Bella, nothing is as it seems. Alexandra took 2 quick steps toward Gia and Henry, but before the words, "darling, please," had fully crossed her lips, Gia gave her a look so fierce and cold that it took my breath away. I didn't understand the string of Italian he spat at her, but I knew I never wanted him to look at me that way. Alexandra crossed her arms over her chest and looked away. Gia took my hand. "Let's take Henry to Mama's, and I will explain everything. Please." His eyes pleaded with mine. For months I'd kept my heart locked away to protect it from being hurt, and the very minute I took a leap of faith, I turned into Wile E. Coyote and plummeted. I'd always let my circumstances control me. I'd laid down under fear, shame, disappointment. I didn't know how this would end. Maybe it was a misunderstanding, or maybe I'd just repeated the biggest mistake of my life. But this time, no one was going to choose my fate but me. One of these people was my enemy, and I needed to find out which one. I glanced at Alexandra and told Gia, "You go. I'll wait here until you get back." Gia looked uncomfortably from me to the strange blonde in the room. I could see a battle raging in his eyes. He spoke softly to Henry as he led him from the shop. "Come, Piccolo. Nonna has chocolate milk and bomboloni." I sized up Alexandra while she made an equally visible inspection of me. As soon as the bell in the front announced that Gia had exited the shop, she grinned like a cat with a cornered mouse. Then her eyes melted into soft pools that made her look like a Disney fairy. Her hair was the color of spun gold, and she was willowy and pale and beautiful, like a porcelain statue. She was the exact opposite of Gia, who was dark and broad and strong. Henry clearly got his coloring and features from his mother. It was like finding the last few pieces to a puzzle you'd been working on, and now that it was finished, you couldn't believe how much you had missed before. She reached for my hand, and a single tear rolled down her perfect peach cheek. She even cries pretty. "Please don't think I am horrible. I don't know what you've been told about me. You'd be surprised at how little I know. I can tell that you are very special to my son. Thank you for being here for him when I couldn't be," she sighed. "It's good to be home. I've missed everyone terribly." She brushed the tear away and her face brightened. "Oh, I am so ashamed. I don't even know your name. Did I hear Henry call you Poppy? Like Grandpa?" Her words dripped with honey, but had a sting. Something about her made me unreasonably angry. I took a moment to swallow my terror. "Like the poisonous flower." She smiled and nodded. "How pretty. And please call me Alex. All my friends do." She took a step back and leaned against the granite counter, its flecks of silver winking under the pendant lights. A memory flashed before my eyes of Gia holding me against that same spot, speaking careless whispers that he loved me. I swatted the memory away. "So how is it we've never met before?" Alexandra looked around the cobalt blue kitchen. She traced lines on the teal peacock of the KitchenAid stand mixer that Gia had given me when I first started working at La Dolce Vita. She sighed. "I've been away. I guess you know that I wasn't well after Henry was born. Gia and I were so excited to welcome our little one into the family, but then I became very ill. Gia said he would give me time to rest and get better, but he took Henry and disappeared." "You're saying Gia kidnapped Henry?" She twisted her hands together and hung her head. "What is that? Is that a yes or a no?" "Those were painful days."